Good morning. I'm John Asher, Vice President of Racing Communications for Churchill Downs. Thank you for being here this morning. We had an eventful last 12 hours or so. Something happened last night that best we can tell, has never happened in the 137-year history of this racetrack. We had major storm damage. National Weather Service has yet to confirm it was an actual tornado, but at any rate, we have several barns that are damaged. We've had horses displaced, and we've had some people displaced, but the great news here is that, again, this morning, as we reported last night, we have no reports of injury to horses or any of the humans who work with them. And that, to us, is miraculous when you see the damage that we've got on our backside. Kevin Flannery, the president of the racetrack, is going to speak to you in just a moment. I'll just give you an update as to where we are right now. The damage report still much the same as it was last night. We have 9 barns that have been ordered evacuated by fire officials. Whether that's going to be the case for all those barns through the day, we'll see. And we have the light of day now. Last night it was very dark and tough to see and assess those barns and the safety of those barns. But at this moment, 9 barns have been completely cleared of horses. We have had great volunteer spirit here. The trainers that you'll talk to, that you run into during the day, those that were here when this occurred last night, will tell you it was a remarkable thing to see everybody pull together and work to get horses out of damaged barns and make sure everyone got to safety. And I'm sure that's one major factor in the fact that we have no injuries this morning. So that's, again, we feel very, very blessed in that regard. But right now we're still in damage assessment and cleanup. It's amazing how much cleanup's already been accomplished back here this morning in terms of debris picked up. There's still large chunks of debris. We have one barn that has a major part of its roof that has collapsed. Other barns have had portions of the roof look like the storm just reached down and took a bite out of it and spit it away a barn or two away. It's pretty remarkable to see the damage. And again, realize that we had no injuries. We have no racing today. We were scheduled to race today. We have 9 days left in our 2011 spring meet, but no racing today. We're still in the decision-making process on Friday. Kevin will update you on that a little more, but we're very optimistic that we'll be able to run here tomorrow, but some things have to happen before we get there. But again, the bottom line, no injuries to horses or humans. We've had in the neighborhood of 150 to 200 horses displaced in those damaged barns. Again, we're hoping fire officials take a look at a couple of those barns today. The damage doesn't look quite so severe today, but that, of course, we rely on them. They were here last night. They were invaluable to us in terms of securing the area, their manpower and expertise. We appreciate their efforts, the efforts of Louisville Gas and Electric, and everyone who pitched in on this thing. Racing's a big family, as we said last night, and you never appreciate it more than at a time like this. We have sometimes it's tough for us all to work together in the industry, but at a time like this, everybody pulls together, and it's a remarkable thing to see that work. So that's the update as of this morning, and I'll mention too, I just saw Chaplain Ken Bone walk in. The chapel back here also suffered some substantial damage, part of the roof torn away, steeple damage in the front part of the building, but again, I think the chaplain feels like the rest of us very blessed, and it's not more severe than it was, and that again, we have no injuries to humans or horses. So that to us is a very positive bottom line to pick up and move forward off of. We're going to bring forward Kevin Flannery, the president of Churchill Downs. He can talk to you about the Friday situation and just some thoughts on what's happened here over the last few hours. Kevin?
Great. Thank you, John. I guess I should start just with a big thank you. I mean, it really is amazing that last night everybody on the backside, our team, everybody who works for Churchill Downs, reacted professionally, very calmly to really a crisis situation. I want to thank all the local rescue and emergency personnel, the Louisville Fire Department. They were here quickly, and they really were thinking about the people, thinking about the animals on this property, and did a fantastic job of keeping everybody focused on what was important, and that is the people, that is the animals that are on this track. We're in the process, as John said, of assessing what's going on. The miracle is no one was hurt, and we're very, very happy about that. Right now, we're just sort of looking to see where everything is. The good news is we're very optimistic that by tomorrow we'll be back up and running for racing on Friday night. But again, we're going to be talking with the trainers, with a lot of the personnel on the backside today to make sure we know where the horses that were displaced. We made sure that first and foremost they got somewhere safe along with people, and that's just part of the process. So again, thank you very much to the City of Louisville, to the Louisville Fire Department, to our team, which did a fantastic job, and to the workers on the backside. We have a lot of people. It's really an amazing thing, this industry. 1,500 people living on the backside. This is their home. This is their livelihood. And last night, they were struck with something that nobody wants to go through. And they handled it calmly, professionally, and we're all very, very lucky that we're here today to just look at some damage to some buildings. We can rebuild buildings. We will rebuild buildings. We're going to race. We're going to be here. We've been here 137 years. The good news is we're going to continue to be here. Be happy to take any questions or deal with any other issues at this time.
Any damage